Hello viewer, welcome back to National Nightly News. Day 3, an unexpected form. You arrive home to find post on the mat, most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you open it. Oh, this is the Advance logo, right? The political party? It's a form from the new Advance government, asking for information on all citizens. The first page is already filled in. Your name, Alex Winston. Oh, okay, wait, Oh, okay, that's my actual name. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. What? Your children, Charles Winston, 14, and Susie Winston, 19. Okay, well, you muse. At least they got the basics right. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would... I want to say it's this, but I would prioritize this a tad more. Ease yourself in and orientate yourself with your new workplace. Question 2. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now, a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would... I would ask my colleague, hey, do you know where it is? You want to bring it back? Why is that not one of these choices? This is for the government. How about recommend that my colleague reports it? If I really want to be a tattletale, then it should be this one. Question 3. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time, stay late to ensure you hit the first deadline, leave work early, and head to the pub to chat about the changes with colleagues, leave work early and head home to see your family. This seems like kind of a tough spot, but sure. Maybe the first deadline, okay? I'll stay late for that one. But in the long run, maybe look for a new job? It's the annual company barbecue, and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a day out with friends and family. Are washing your hair that day. Go if you're free, but wouldn't mind missing it. Have been practicing with your coworkers and think you'll win the talent contest this year. Oh my god. It's nice and simple. Looking forward to a nice day. Question 5. You've had a long, successful career and are now about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories you've had of working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company. Probably not. Focus on the issues and challenges you faced while working there. Refuse to attend. Well, long, successful career, right? So let's just make it nice. Sure. In your spare time, you like to relax alone, doing things like listening to music or making models. Attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies. Play in your local sports team. Okay, if I'm supporting my children, I don't think that counts as spare time, so I'm gonna do this one. Question 7. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of the daily grind, exploring somewhere unfamiliar and discovering new experiences and challenges. Not that one. A structured day out at the theme park, bursting with thrills and attractions for you and your family. A romantic getaway with your partner to a tropical island paradise. Natural beauty? Oh, this one's loaded. Question 8. It is most important that the government keeps people safe, free, happy, equal. Free? Thank you for your cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable, and we appreciate your help in leading the nation to a brighter future. Thank you. A family matter. It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favorite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. The prints faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. Okay. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm sorry for bursting in so late, Alex, Chris stammers, but I need a favor, and you're the only one I can ask. Only one, so not Sam, even though Sam should be closer to him or her? No problem, what's going on? You must have seen all this crazy advance stuff? The Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it. Taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. It's bullshit. You've never seen Chris this agitated. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money, Chris adds hastily, but they can afford it. People like me, we're going to lose everything. Well, they're confiding in me right now, so I don't know how rich they are. That's awful, but I'm not sure how I can help. You were always a well-off one in the family. I mean, this is true too, but they're trying to look for support here, so let's try to say a little bit more of what they want to hear. They're going to take everything, Alex. Everything I've spent my life building. I can't let that happen. I need a favor. Chris's eyes finds the floor tiles. I need to borrow your passport. Why do I get the feeling I'm not gonna like this? They've taken mine and half the bloody countries, but people always say, you and I look similar, so... Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. But I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex, I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. No, that's not happening. Surely there's another way. It can't be that serious. Chris's mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. I've treated your children like they were my own. We're family. Does that mean nothing to you? Well, what am I gonna do then? I can't escape if you have my passport. You're just gonna take my passport and go? It's against the law. I can't help you with this. Fine, I'll solve this myself, Chris spits. So much for family loyalty, eh? Grabbing the neon fluorescent suitcase, Chris disappears into the night. You go back to the dishes, picking up Sam's cup again. The peeling face now seems to bore into you. The knot in your stomach tightens. Suddenly this turned into like a text adventure. Screw the 1%. The fallout. Oh god, we're back. Same familiar credits rolling again. Hey, we have a new panel today. I don't like that. What's going on? The Walkman is gone. It's partying. Wow.
First of all, let's get the power on. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on.
Can I not just pull that? Oh, we didn't have to do it last time.
Right, let's load up the adverts.
Have that on too.
You know, load the tapes under the desk. Look
Yes!
down. You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Mr. Snugglehugs, should we play this? Is this toy safe? Oh. Okay, well, we're playing it then, alright? We're gonna get money if we play the advert, but people might be mad at us because if it hurts the children later on... Oh, well, we gotta try it out. Advance, go-getters. That's government propaganda, right? Maybe we'll lay off that for now. Alan James is coming soon to a medium-sized hall near you. Sure. An elegant new skin cream with a porky little twist. Okay, no government propaganda today.
You can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the vision mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These two buttons at the bottom of the vision mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them, and they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0.
Oh god.
If you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No, for my sister's kid,
Good luck,
Mr.
mate.
fucking
Before you get time, I'll be back in the next break.
That's the
Yeah,
bastard.
I'm coming,
Yeah, I
darling.
didn't get one of those. My friend
Okay, I feel like I didn't really understand this whole thing with the A and B, but alright.
Secret language.
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon.
10 seconds, everybody!
Oh,
Not the
do we have
best
to
source of
play
consumer advice.
an ad?
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5,
But before all
4,
that,
3.
it's time to go over to Jeremy Donaldson for tonight's National Night.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination
Not yet.
unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what
Happy,
the new future
happy.
might hold with a leading economist and radical freethinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking my guests if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honours, immediately being asked back to lecture. The
Wow.
markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehouse. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swansborg and Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint.
I'm picking the positive
recently
ones,
discovered
basically.
cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flood technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme. And judging from the angle and velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner.
People like it.
And Griever's bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective, with more and more powers passing to the police and less oversight.
This seems more positive for the police.
Sledgehammer to crack a nut. All that and mega move with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Wait. What? Did I miss something just now? I got no clue. I gotta make sure to remember to switch back later on too. We gotta wait for the globe to go away.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy.
Oh.
We're to become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
I have an ad for him later.
Just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting. Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this
I-
will not be
Oh
a
my
war
God.
like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these
Did I
are
get
the
it?
same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
We don't have to censor
Assets
that?
and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book,
Oh my God.
opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. Lord knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
Oh,
You know, I think they might do some good.
got the ad in time.
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
How's it going, actually?
We'll see who's full of shit,
Right,
won't we?
the fucking
Alan,
news.
I can explain
bloody
it
hell,
to
I love
you,
this
but
tune, though.
unfortunately-
All right, mate, see you later. Bye.
Well, we gotta be careful not to have that on
I don't know
air.
what she meant by that.
Please don't swear, by the way. You're making my job worse. Oh my God, B! Where did I mess up? I don't have anybody telling me anything anymore. Oh,
One. That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out.
anything I need to do?
Oh shit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
Son of a word, and that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. Little JD's going to the big bad culture reporter.
Gregory Judge,
Five,
Robert Peel.
4, 3.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy.
Ooh.
Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand.
Oh my God.
Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve
What's happening
the problem.
behind him?
We need more support from ministers. We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. Just hang on. The
People
problem
like
isn't
seeing
a
this.
local one, Jeremy, it's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No.
Oh.
The affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob.
I just realized we should be looking more at this to make sure people are interested.
Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some
I wanted to
thug with a
see that.
knife. Or Kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly...
Wow. Oops.
Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, you bloody gimp's escaped.
Oh,
Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy.
People want to see that.
Clive, back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, can you put him back in his box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday.
Oh!
You put back in your gimme space.
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of this...
Where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Clive, this simply won't do.
Oh my God.
Clive, I am not having this again. Clive, I am not having this again.
Oh my.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Wow.
Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swamp.
I'm not sure
He's agreed
if people
talk
want to
us today,
see the
which is also,
juicy
I
gossip
believe,
stuff.
His birthday. Many happy returns, Tony. Many happy returns.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalisation, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony.
Stop!
Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony! I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
Oh my god.
This one's, yeah.
Hello?
One sec, love. Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. What now, fellas? I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, las bolitas!
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we were literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious... After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away.
Commercial.
We'll be back after these messages.
Oh my god. I'm torn.
It's been a great night in this next section. There's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the vision mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't know, you won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip: when the music starts, turn down the volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
Looks right, I've got this. I'm sure it's you as well. Come on, it's welcome back. How can it be?
Where is the music thing? I don't know.
10 seconds, everybody. Gonna open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5.
Okay, got it.
3.
Welcome's Black, I'm Megan Wolfe, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College, who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one. I'm joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle
I
believed
just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
and teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. Put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah? Because in a way, she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor.
Oh.
Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way.
Oh, sorry.
So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago.
Of course it would be
A letter
1
from
in 4.
advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin.
How did you react?
But then, Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
What do I do about the music?
Dear Diary. Dear Diary. I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. Fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh, heavens no! It's Gary the Fist! Heavens no!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great! I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning, but will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. It's so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Just keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right. Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money. Now.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist. Not today.
What do you mean not today?
I'm dying.
What do you mean not today? My arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right. Who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah!
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
It's the same guy!
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
What's this?
Take a look at me.
I don't know what this is.
Take a little look at my face.
Is this what I'm supposed to be doing?
And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
I think I gotta center on who's singing, and then the multiplier goes up.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who says middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel lads. I'm a mother-loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist. But that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner, he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready!
Where's my dinner?
Oh my god.
Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women
is wrong. Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate.
Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
I don't really know how to do this properly.
Life's pretty hard on a council estate. It's so damn hard on a council estate. Life can be peachy keen.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice. Listen to that inner voice. Friendship! Yes!
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, I forgot about the ad!
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about adequate paycheck.
But that wasn't on the news anyway.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
See? Not that bad. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Well, that time was not as great as the first time. No. But we improved over time, so I think that's a good thing. Outstanding! Censoring. Some interference. Editing was terrible as always. Went to ads late once. Sorry. That was right at the end too. Well, I mean... yeah, we had a big problem in the beginning here. Made a few mistakes and, well... at least I'm doing an okay job with the censoring. It's just the editing that's kinda dull. Not sure what Dave was talking about with the music though, but whatever. Oh, you can go in specifically. Oh, we gotta make sure to censor all of the seconds too. And it's like in microseconds, my god. Boring editing. 0.1 seconds late to adverts. So it's probably better for us to go a little bit earlier than later. Didn't censor everything. We got some interference here. 8.9 seconds of boring editing. Not late to adverts though, at least. But this time I was late by 3 seconds, which made a big ding on me. Yeah, oh well. It is what it is. Funds! What is this?
Hello, mate. I see they've got the store back. That's great. I love fucking shopping. Oh, sorry. It's a bit of a big night, to be honest. Anyway, over here, that's how much money you've got. You'll get more money the better the broadcast you do. These tabs take you to the bits and pieces and sections of the store. You can fix stuff, you can upgrade stuff, or you can just buy really cool stuff to put around the studio. Right, mate, and the final thing you gotta know, if you want to buy something, you just click on it and go ka-ching. Nah, but there's no refunds. No refunds, so take care, make sensible decisions. Don't be like that.
Okay, so we can make decoration purchases, but also equipment purchases. These are really expensive though. 1,000, a fan, linkety switch. Get your sound and video swapping simultaneously, like a boss. The music part. I don't know, we got some multiplier on that little panel there, but I wasn't really sure how it worked exactly, but it seemed to depend on how well I do. If I keep doing well, then the multiplier increases. A satellite that finally responds faster than your mom. Auto bleeper, oh my god, if I had that, that would be amazing. Interference, groovy VM. When you choose a screen during a music section, the vision mixer will wait for the next perfect rhythmic point and switch on the beat. Oh yeah, that's the thing. The music thing. Toys. Decoration. Repairs. Well, I can't afford anything right now. I don't know, I would much rather get an upgrade or equipment than a toy. But the toy is like the only thing I can get. Satellite of love. Is that gonna do anything for me? Oh, maybe like better no interference maybe? This one's completely filtering it out, but this one, let's buy something. Let's buy one thing. Yeah? Well, kind of curious about that broadcast, but without the, oh my god, a C. Without a timeline, I don't want to watch the whole thing again. Yeah, why don't we go watch the rushes then? See what was going on in the behind the scenes.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me go out and...
Oh no, this was the beginning.
It might increase our view.
These were from the first 3 days.
All that, and Megan Wolf with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Seconds back, everybody. Can we get the guests in quickly, please?
We actually had to make the book indestructible because people tried to set it on fire too much. It's like they were having these bonfires.
Thanks for having me.
But, Alan James, no doubt you've read my stuff.
I try not to, if I'm honest.
Behave. I literally am. 10 seconds, everybody.
Oh my god.
We're going in 5.
We even put on one of his ads too, god damn it.
3, 2.
In the wake of the government's...
Okay, that's just the beginning there. Holy god, I love that little skit, play, whatever the hell that was. Although in general, I'm trying so hard to work on everything on the TV, I'm still finding it really hard to pay attention to what the hell the actual videos are talking about.
Well, where is he? In his dressing room, probably banging his head against the
Oh my
wall.
god.
Look, it's alright, I've got this.
I'm sure he's on his way.
Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be?
This is on you.
10 seconds, everybody.
Welcome back, Megan Wolf.
We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
This couch doesn't fit them.
Welcome's Black, I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Switchford Sixth Form College, who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools.
Wow.
Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with...
Yeah, so that was the, what is it, the Wealth Act that they were talking about in the beginning. The reason why Chris got really mad at me because I wouldn't lend them my passport. It wasn't even a lending though, right? It felt more like they wanted to take my passport and run away forever. Oh, well, that was another hard day of work in the life of a broadcasting intern. How much am I getting paid for this? I don't even know.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.